Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Riley O'Brien.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on 1. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. O'Brien, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Off the mark there, and now 2-0. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Walker. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What do you have on him, Singy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Here's Nolan Gorman. And a foul ball. Herrera at first, 1 gone.
That's a ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Pereira coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting him at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And he went, says Larry Bullard. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jordan Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left side. McCarthy puts it away, and that will end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, number 13. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and quickly 1 away in the second. Here is James McCann. Ripped on a line to center. Dives. What a play.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside. And that's ball 3. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jimmy Crooks. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas brings it in with a nice running grab. And now the first baseman, Yohel Pozo.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Slides, but it gets by him.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Victor Scott, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Barossa hauls it in for the out. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 outs.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McCann settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the right side. Pozo takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Jorge Barossa. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Fouled off to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning. Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1. Inside ball.
And that one in the air center field. Scott makes the play, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. Fought back to work. And that's too high. Pitch is in there. And the count even at 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. One up, one down. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
The 0-1 swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Barossa hauls it in, 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. McCann fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. This one in the air center field. Scott on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Hit in the air center field. Scott pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. James McCann in now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Crooks in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air to left down the line. McCarthy should have this one. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runner tagging from first. And up next for St. Louis, Yohel Pozo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Walker at second with 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Arizona,
Alec Thomas now.
Alec Thomas.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Now 1-2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Jose Fermin. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Ivan Herrera. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one out to right. Barossa coming on. Makes the grab for the second out. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And that's in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So Jay-Z stands in now and watches strike 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Ketel Marte. Gray back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now fly ball to right center. Scott sizes this one up, makes the grab, one away. So up next, Jordan Lawler.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
That's to third, and foul ball. And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Walker in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Vargas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Yoel Pozo next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Walker around second, on his way to third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Now this is in the air down the line. Barosa on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Church up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Leahy
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Number 13 lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. Goes down looking. James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's a strike. 0-1. The Diamondbacks trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. And that skips into there. Just misses. The count now 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Walker sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. First pitch, and he just misses. Thompson, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Herrera in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. On the ground to third. Lawler tossed to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. That one just misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
There's the strike. And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now a chance for Jake McCarthy. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Up the middle, Sajazi. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jalen Beeks. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Now playing right field. Number 7.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jimmy Crooks. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one is upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
That one's in there. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Yohel Pozo next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, JoJo Romero.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Gorman throws on to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Out to short, Sajazi. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Number 13 digs in now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
First pitch misses. That's a slider for a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great.